Welcome to the Smart Office Reporting and Filtering course, Building a Dynamic Report for age 64 and a half. There are important dates and birthdays in financial planning that every advisor should track on a regular basis. Being able to report on birthday milestones in Smart Office allows the advisor to provide the highest level of service for their clients and assures that the client is being contacted at the right time to start educating them about their benefits and eligibilities. A few of these important birthdays include important half birthdays such as 59 and a half, 64 and a half, and 70 and a half. As an advisor, you need to know when to start the marketing process well in advance of these important half birthday milestones. This FAST class will demonstrate how to build a dynamic report that will find all clients and prospects turning 64 and a half 3 months from the current month. 3 months gives the advisor ample time for marketing and planning. For example, if our 3-month advance notification process begins in the current month, for this example the current month is February, then our report results will find all clients and prospects turning 64 and a half in the month of May. That would mean their actual birthday falls somewhere in the month of November. So when a prospect turns 64 and a half in May, we're notified in the current month of February. Also in this class, I'll demonstrate how to easily adapt this dynamic report to mine data from any half-birthday milestone. To begin building a dynamic report to find all clients and prospects turning 64 and a half 3 months from the current month, click Reports in the side menu. Then select Dynamic Reports. In the Search Dynamic Reports window, click New. This report will be built on the Contact table, so under the Popular Categories section, I'll select Contact. In the Dynamic Report Setup window, let's define what columns will be displayed in the report. I'll move some of these columns out of the Column Selected section. And I'll bring in the All Addresses column. And the Type column. I'll adjust the order of the columns. And next I'll sort the report by contact type. With my columns adjusted, I'll click on the Details Add Filter step. In the Filter Criteria section, click the New Filter Record button. The first item in this filter will look for contacts that are currently 64 years old, so in the Tables Available section, select Personal. And in the Columns Available section, select Age. Click on the Operator drop-down and select Is Equal To. Enter 64 in the Value field. So far, this filter will find all contacts that are currently 64 years old. To add the second filter item, click the New Filter Record button again. Now the birthday information is also on the Personal table. Select Birth Date in the Columns Available section. Click on the Operator drop-down and select Advanced. In the Select Conditions to Apply section, I'll select number of days relative to specific date. And I'll move that operator into the Description section. Now I can modify this filter by clicking on the specific parts of the filter. The first part, number of days, will be the part where I'll be looking 6 months into the future. In the Value field, I'll enter 9. If I entered 6, it would simply give me all contacts turning 64 and a half in the current month. Since I'd like at least 3 months notice for my marketing plan, I added a 3 to the 6 in the Value field. Again, adding a value of 9 will give me 3 months notice in advance before these contacts turn 64 and a half. If I needed less notice, I could enter a 7 here instead, giving me 1 month's notice, or an 8, which would give me 2 months. Select month as the unit, and click OK. Next, click on the Before operator, and I'll change the before to after. Click on the Today operator, and in the Year drop-down, select Ignore. I'll leave this month selected in the Month field. In the Day drop-down, I'll also select Ignore. With these settings, SmartOffice will only look for birthdays in the current month. Click OK. And as you can see, SmartOffice will look for contacts with birthdays that take place 9 months after the current month. Click OK. And now this report will find all contacts turning 64.5 3 months from the current month. Finally, I'll want this report to only display my clients and prospects, so I'll click the New Filter Record button again. And in the Columns Available section, select Type. Click on the Operator drop-down and select Is Equal To. Click on the Enter Value drop-down and select Client. Click OK. And now I want to add Type is equal to Prospect, so I'll click the New Filter Record button again. I'll select Type is equal to Prospect. Click OK. Next, I want to band these two filter items together, so I'll tag them. And click the Bracket button. I'll click on the middle operator and change it to OR. With the filter criteria added, we can give this report a name and description. So our description will read, all clients and prospects turning 64.5 3 months from the current month. Click Finish to create the report. And here's the report in my dynamic report list. With the report highlighted, click the Run Report button. From this report, you can see that I have a total of 4 contacts that met my search criteria, organized by contact type. These clients and prospects are currently 64 years old. And I can see in the birth date column that these contacts have had their 64th birthday in the month of November, meaning these 4 contacts will be turning 64.5 in the month of May. Since for this example we're currently in the month of February, SmartOffice pulled all the contacts that were turning 64.5 3 months from now. So now I have roughly 3 months for my marketing plan. Again, all of these contacts will turn 64.5 in 3 months. It's important to note I can run this dynamic report on any day and any month, since the date filter was built in a general way. The first thing I want to do is to add this report to my home page. The report would automatically be updated on a monthly basis. To add this report to a home page, click on the Add to Dashboards button. In the Tab drop-down, I'll select Phil's Home. In the Layout drop-down, I'll select Full Width Bottom. Click Save, and I'll navigate to my home page. I'll scroll down, and here's the 64.5 birthday report, which again will automatically be updated on a monthly basis, available right from my home page. I can always open the report, tag contacts and send email messages, add individuals to a set, generate mass correspondence, and schedule activities. What if I wanted to build the same report but for age 70.5? I could simply copy the 64.5 birthday report and use it as a template to create a new report. To copy the 64.5 birthday report, I'll first bring up the report in a list, tag the report, and click Copy in the toolbar. I'll change the name of the report and the description. Click OK. And I'll search for the report. Tag the report and click on the Modify button. click on the Details Add Filter step. And the only filter criteria I'm going to modify in this report is the age is equal to filter. In the Enter Value field, enter 70 and click OK. And that's it. This report will find all prospects turning 70 and a half 3 months from the current month. Click Finish. And let's run the report. As you can see, I have 3 clients and 1 prospect who turned 70 in November. They'll be 70 and a half in May. And since the current month is February, this gives me plenty of time to prepare my marketing plan. You can review building the dynamic report in this FastClass by downloading the FastClass file using a link on the Fast Forward page at the end of this movie. Get the latest news and information by following SmartOffice on Twitter. Connect with other SmartOffice users by joining eBix on LinkedIn. Exchange ideas, share solutions, and get answers to frequently asked questions. Please also take a moment to complete a brief survey regarding this FastClass. Your opinion is important to us, and we look forward to hearing from you. Please address any questions regarding dynamic reports to a member of our support team using the support team link. We hope you enjoyed this edition, and we'll see you with our next edition of FastClass.